Wheeze, what are you doing? Mwah. Hey guys, it's Alyssa and I'm back with another video. Today I'm talking all about marketing for your Etsy shop. Before I jump into marketing, I did just want to say I'm happy to be back. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've posted a video. I've been pretty busy as my roommate is getting married in a couple of weeks. She is actually going to be my sister-in-law, which is super exciting. She's marrying my brother, and we had a bridal shower for her. Not last weekend, but the weekend before that. And then we had her bachelorette party weekend this past weekend. So it has been a busy couple of weeks. So I just really haven't had time to sit down and film this video, but I've really been excited to share about this with you because I think it's super important and something that can help differentiate and grow your shop. So today we're talking all about marketing and branding pretty much, which are things that I really enjoy. And I just thought it'd be cool to share with you some of the things that I've done to brand my shop, and maybe that'll help give you some ideas on how to brand yours. So for me, the first thing I did when it comes to branding was I came up with an aesthetic of what I wanted my brand to look like. For me, obviously, everything is vintage and vintage inspired. So I based a lot of my branding kind of off of an older style, and also not an out of date style, but just more so the colors feel very classic and elegant and not new and poppy in your face, really colorful pastel colors. They're more dark and rich tones, which I feel you get a lot with vintage items. So this is my logo. You've probably seen it here on YouTube, but it's just simply my name, and then below it, it says vintage home decor in really tiny letters. And then the inspiration for the florals was baby's breath. I love baby's breath. It's probably one of my favorite flowers other than roses. I just think it's so classically beautiful and fits with anything and any aesthetic. And yeah, that was kind of the main inspiration. I also liked this kind of darkish black tone. It's not entirely black. It's more got a brownish tint to it, but I really liked it. And then this gold against it. So I feel those colors really fit my aesthetic and vibe for my vintage shop. Now for logos, obviously you can design them yourselves if you would like to. That's what I ended up doing. You can use things like Canva to design logos. I designed mine on a service that I've used for many years called PicMonkey, which is very similar to Canva. And honestly, doesn't have as much capability as Canva does. I've had the membership with them for a while, so that's why I haven't switched over to Canva yet, but I may eventually do that. So I designed my own logo. I did, come up with the colors, create little brand kit for myself that included the colors, which the main ones are the black and the gold. And then I use white sometimes as a third color. And then I also kind of came up with some different fonts. So I have two main fonts that I use, and I use them for all of my branding when it comes to posts that I do on social media or thumbnails here on YouTube. I stick with the same type of fonts and everything. The only font that I do not use kind of regularly is the font that the Alyssa's is in. I have a secondary font that I really liked that I felt was a little less readable to be a logo, but I really do like it for social media and I use it a lot. And that is this font. If you follow me here on YouTube and saw my video about these thank you cards, then you will understand the funniness behind these and why they are hilariously large, comically large. They're way too big compared to what I was thinking I was getting. These are like a license plate almost. But this is one of my main fonts that I use, and I have this saved in my brand kit and I absolutely love it. But yeah, I just recently got these, and again, they're a little too big, so that was a mistake on my part, but I do like it for the fact that it is branding that I can give to a person that orders something. So this goes in their order. It has space for me to write a little thank you note on the back. It gives them a free sticker, shows where you can find me on social media and on Etsy, and then also has at the bottom, please, remember to leave a review, because reviews are very important. And I usually send out a personalized note to everyone after they place an order, after their order is delivered, just as a reminder to make a review, to let me know what they thought of the product and whatnot. And it doesn't always work. Sometimes it does. You never know. So I just thought it'd be nice to have a secondary reminder that goes with them in the package. I know most of the time these things end up in the trash, but it's a nice way to be able to give someone a free sticker, leave them a note, and give them a reminder as far as like leaving a review all in one spot. So I really liked that for branding purposes, but also just so that there's something unique with my package when they open it. So one of the things that I really appreciate about branding is it does make even the smallest of shops seem a lot more professional. That's how I feel about myself. Again, I do this part-time. This is a side hustle thing. I don't even have a lot of time that I place in it every single week. So I am happy to have things like this. This is a business card that can go in an order, and it's small enough that you can leave a little thank you note. But also I'm thankful for things like that just kind of distinguish my shop. Even though it's a small one and only run by one person, it still seems, put together and professional. Branding can do that for you. Another branding thing that I did, which I feel like is super underrated and I highly recommend, it really was a difference maker for me, was getting a photo shoot done. Now, this photo shoot was a personal one that I did with a friend, and I did it with me. I brought some of my vintage items to be showcased in the photography as well, and I brought my business card. So the thumbnail of this is actually from that photo shoot. And I just thought this was so cool and a great way to capture my store vibe and aesthetic and all of that into one, but also have really great pictures to use on social media. Not only great pictures of me, but also some great pictures of my products. And I use these pictures all the time. If I'm making a shop announcement, if I'm, updating a profile picture or posting a blog on, Tumblr or something like that, I can use these awesome pictures that were taken by my very close friend, Laura Beth Hurst. She owns her own photography, side business that she does. She's a stay-at-home mom, so I love supporting her, and her photography is so, so good. I was very impressed with everything that she sent to me after the photo shoot. But yeah, it was really cool and neat way to brand my shop and, again, differentiate it, make it look more professional. So in the case of me, maybe expanding from Etsy and creating my own website, I've got so many pictures that I can use. The same thing if I want to make more print materials and use some personal items like pictures and things that show the person behind the brand, then I have that. And, my profile picture on Instagram is a picture of me from that photo shoot, because Instagram is just a place where I feel like people don't really follow brands as much as they follow people. So it's kind of smart to not put a logo in the, main picture, but to put a picture of you. And I think I actually have that on my YouTube channel now too, because people like to follow people. That's how it works. And I'm the same way. So I wanted to make sure to be appealing in that way. But yeah, guys, that is kind of the main gist of what I've done for branding so far. There are other small things that I do. Like I've got really cute, the really cute stamp stickers that I give, which are like vintage. I give those away. And then I also have cute tape that I use, which is like water activated tape with flowers on it. I eventually would love to be able to get water activated tape that's personalized to my store, but there's no need to go overboard with that stuff just yet. Don't need to outgrow myself. And then I also have like little fragile stickers that are really, really cute, and stuff that I searched for, and tried to find something that matched my aesthetic. So if you pick, your logo and you pick your colors, try and find stuff that matches that. Find boxes that match that. So some of my boxes are black because black is one of my main colors and it fits really well. So if you are doing a lot of things like shipping things in poly mailers, pick a poly mailer color that matches something in your logo. It will help, the cohesiveness of your branding. All right, guys. Well, I think that's pretty much it as far as what I wanted to share with you on this branding video. Again, let me know if you own your own shop or small business. Tell me what it is in the comments because I would love to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Hope, fear, we're blindness can